Teamfight Tactics patch 15.4 patch notes going live in 2 days, I think. 15.4 is huge. So let's break the core goals. Rules. We're doing away with the assassin tag and reworking the fighter champion role by removing the Omnivamp Fighter's God in favor of scaling attack speed buff. That should have them feeling stronger later and entice building Omnivamp items. Fighter champions, such as like Darius, Jace, like basically bruisers, frontline bruiser champions are, instead of getting Omnivamp, they get attack speed now, which I think is a really good change because the Omnivamp made it so that you never build BT, you never build Hodge. So this is good because like you already don't really build attack speed on these units. So like I think getting scaling attack speed on them as a passive is like doesn't really change anything. So now items like BT, Hodge, Gunblade should get much better on these champions. Probably like Abyss. And then they're doing away with the assassin tag. So like assassins are no longer assassins like Katarina and stuff. Artifacts, they're too common and a few of them are too strong. Combat pacing, it's still too high, so expect a nerf heavy patch. Completed items, reworked blue buff. They reworked blue buff, Kraken's Fury, QSS, and Nashor's Tooth to fulfill more useful and specific roles. Prismatic Orbs, the Great Equalizer has come to these. All players now get the same Prismatic Orb, and we're doing a massive overhaul on their contents. This is pretty good for competitive, for casual. You know, it's probably not that fun, but should be a net positive here. Power-ups, more viable power-ups and new champion-specific power-ups should result in more comps, especially low-cost reroll comps showing up. Okay, excited for those. Balance changes, okay. Fighters, instead of getting 8 to 20% on the vamp, you're now getting 5 to 30% attack speed. All assassins have the role changed to fighter. Oh, interesting. So all the assassins are now fighters. So like Katarina gets attack speed as well. Yeah, so Katarina attack speed is getting lowered. Everyone's attack speed is getting lowered because they have base attack speed. Prismatic orbs all gonna be the same. Everyone gets the same ones, and then they're just getting, has a wider spectrum of possible values. Every player gets the same prismatic orb output. Okay, that's pretty good. Artifact anvil odds 0%. Very good. Very fucking good. Nobody just wins the game on a spot with Fishbone's Kaiser or something. Loot sub, artifact anvil reward replaced with one complete. No longer loot sub, stupid ass artifact anvil into artifact anvil. Fishbones into Locket Garen, win the game automatically. Nice. PvE rounds, they're nerfing Krugs. Okay. Can't die to Krugs anymore. Crab Rave getting nerfed. All right, let's move on to the traits. Crystal Gambit 3 base gems per loss getting buffed. So they're buffing Crystal Gambit loss streak. Although the stage 4 multiplier is getting nerfed. So they're buffing like basically like 2-1 Crystal Gambit. Cash out. That's pretty good, I think. I think it was kind of like bad. Because if you get all gold, like it's just not very good, right? Heavyweight, 6 is getting buffed. 2 and 4 is getting is staying the same. I guess it's fine. 6 heavyweight was giga trash. I'm pretty sure 4 heavyweight is also trash, but Lugador no longer grants immunity and untargetability before jumping. Champions will heal before damage is dealt, allowing them to survive if they would out heal the damage. Champion no longer run backwards before leaping. Okay, that's pretty good. And they're buffing Lugador 25 to 50% max health. They're buffing 7 mech. Good. This shit was fucking ass. This shit was like really bad. I need to stop cussing. Prodigy. Oh, wow. This is big. Prodigy team-wide mana gen is getting 1 at all levels. That's pretty big. Yeah, it's a nerf to Yuumi, right? Kind of, a little bit. Like the tanks don't get that much mana regen or something. Protector shield amount is getting nerfed all across the board. Wraith Shadow Cadence is getting buffed. Star Guardian individual bonus. They're buffing all the individual Star Guardian bonus, but they're nerfing the percentage. You have to do the math to see whether this is like a buff, a nerf, or a neutral. I'm hoping it's neutral. Maybe a slight nerf because this is a little bit strong. Honestly, it's not even that strong. It's only strong with like certain setups. Like it's strong with like if you hit Seraphine, if you hit Star Guardian Emblem, or if you hit like Keepers. 1 cost units. Malphite's getting nerfed. Malphite was too strong for 1 cost. Cedric getting buffed. It's good. Janna is getting buffed. Fine. Kai'Sa's getting nerfed. Good. Vi Healing's getting buffed. Fine. Malzahar is getting buffed. Oh, this is interesting because I always thought Malzahar 2 was already really strong. This Prodigy doesn't nerf Malzahar, right? I mean, I guess this is like this is nerfing the Yuumi comp, and then they're like compensating a little bit by this. Also, they want you to play Malzahar 3 reroll. That's why, like Malzahar like Rammus or reroll or something. Senna's core gameplay logic has been rewritten. She's now more responsible in ending her spell if no valid targets are within her beam. She is also now able to attack and move significantly earlier after the spell ends. Okay, they're nerfing her damage. So when there's no targets, she just ends her spells and she attacks faster. So she's going to cast more often, basically. Smolder damage. Smolder's getting buffed. Good. Udyr healing's getting nerfed. Good. Ziggs buff. Good. Cassante durability nerf. Good. Poppy shield is based on max HP now. Poppy's primary damage is getting a buff. Poppy's secondary damage is getting a buff. Oh, wait. Oh, so her shield is based on max HP and her secondary damage is not based on max HP anymore. Okay, that's fine. Leona resists heal per potential. 1. Leona's getting a nerf. What? I thought Leona was okay. I guess this is not that much of a nerf. Rise is getting a nerf. Rise, Mentor, Gazer, damage, nerf. So Rise is a double nerf. That's fine. I think Rise is like low-key too strong. Samira, buff. Holy, Yumi's getting nerfed. So Yumi's getting nerfed, Leona's getting nerfed, and then the Prodigy's getting nerfed. But they're buffing Malzahar, and Kasante's getting nerfed. Hopefully this makes Yumi still playable. I think it should still be playable. You probably have to hit everything now. TF, spell damage base is getting buffed. Okay, TF's AD scaling is getting buffed, but his AP scaling is getting nerfed. Okay, that's pretty good. Zyra is getting AP buff. Zyra melee plant. Okay, so the Zyra plants are getting lower HP, but she's doing more damage. And she's giving less attack speed. So she's more of a carry now instead of a support unit, I guess. Which is fine. Give him the chair buff. Fine. Mess Hall excluded from 2-1. Very good. Prismatic Destiny into Mess Hall was like a Giga 8th. 9,000 volts buff. Fine. Space Camp adjusted. Whenever you upgrade a crew champion, gain a random 1 to 2 cost crew champion. When you upgrade a 1 cost crew champion, gain a random 1 to 3 cost crew champion. Oh. So this only works on Malphite and Sivir. And then you get a 1 to 3 cost crew champion. That's fine, I guess. Teacher's Council no longer increases bonus for mentors by 10%. Okay, yeah, this is way too broken. And it gives you a Kabuko. It's fine. Shen Hero Augment's getting buffed. Prismatic Pipeline disabled. Good. Giant and Mighty has been re-enabled. Guys, Giant and Mighty, your team gets larger, gaining 300 health and 4% max health. Good. It's another solid combat augment. Makes Prismatic Finale better. Tiny but Deadly hasn't re-enabled. Tiny but Deadly, your team is 50% smaller, but moves and attacks 30% faster. So yeah, this is good. This like there's more Prismatic combat augments now. So now Prismatic Finale is not that bad. Radiant Relics and Radiant Refractor are now exclusive. Okay, that's pretty good. So they're making like Prismatics like like less misses, I guess. Items and Radiant items. Okay, so Archangel's base AP is getting buffed, but then the AP per second is getting nerfed. So like the scaling is, you can't scale to infinite. I mean, the scaling is getting nerfed, but like it's stronger early fight. Blue buff, mana regen is getting nerfed. Blue buff gains 10% additional AD AP from all sources. Okay, this is giving me a little bit too much mana regen. That's fine, I guess. Gives it compensates for a little AD AP. Giant Slayer baseline damage amp is getting buffed. It's good. Kraken's Fury attack damage is getting nerfed. Kraken's Fury new attacks granting 3 AD up to 20 attacks. So the base AD is getting nerfed, and also it caps at 20. What do you mean by exclusive? I think when you have Radiant Relics already, you can't see Radiant Refractor anymore, and vice versa. I'm assuming it's that, but I'm assuming you can still see both at the same time. Not sure though. This is a big change. Nashor's Tooth, less AP, less mana regen, but you get more crit now. You get 20% crit. So Nashor's Tooth is really good with crit builds. And then you also, every attack grants 2 bonus mana, increase to 4 if they critically strike. It's a mana gen and crit item. Probably pretty good. QSS base attack speed is getting nerfed.
Fucking lost to Robin.
QSS base attack speed getting nerfed. You grant 3% stacking attack speed per second. Didn't QSS already have attack speed per second? How does Bell Bolt give crit? Yeah, it's kind of weird. It was every 3 seconds. Okay, so it's basically a buff, right? A buff in attack speed. So Quicksilver is more of a scaling, less like right away, right? And then red buff is getting buffed. Good. And then the Radiant items are all getting changed according to the items. Artifacts, Fishbone's getting a 20% attack speed nerf. Pretty sure it's still going to be broken because I don't think the problem was the attack speed. The problem is like it one-shots backline. But I mean, 20% attack speed is a pretty big nerf. So hopefully it just won't be that good of an like. I mean, it'll still be pretty good. It won't be like insta win though, I think. Flicker Beta getting nerfed finally. Triforce getting buffed, good. Innovating Locket, Mana Restore nerfed, good. Lichbane getting buffed, fine. Mana Zane nerfed, good. RFC buff, Silvermere buff. Trenchcoat bug fix. All right, great. Good changes overall. Good changes. New power-ups. Shine Brighter. Lux only. Every other cast Lux spell explodes in a 2x radius and deals 10% more damage. Lux reroll. Lux Zin reroll, guys. Lux Zin reroll. Probably playable. Mecha Blade. Aatrox only. Aatrox gains attack speed equal to 4% of his maximum health. And its attacks grant 5 bonus mana. Aatrox Hero Augment. Supreme Surge. Cannon only. Whenever an enemy is accused by Supreme Cell, Cannon heals 50% of his max health. Wait, Supreme Surge plus Cannon Hero Augment. Isn't that kind of good? Golden Gloves, Kubuko only. When you gain interest, gain 1.5% AD per gold collected. Oh, interesting. A scaling AD one with Kubuko with how much gold do you have? Veteran, this unit is a mentor. They grant 4% damage amp and their mentor upgrade is 35 AD AP. Wait, what? Katarina, Zaya, and Callista only. So that means you can play 5 mentor, right? So then it's like Katarina reroll with 4 mentor, Zaya reroll with 4 mentor, and Callista reroll with 4 mentor, right? It's probably not worth playing only 1 mentor, right? With this. Drift Duel, Senna and Lucian gain +3 mana regen. If both are 3-star, gain 1 mech. Oh, that's cool. Senna Lucian reroll. And if you 3-star, so you 3-star Lucian early, and then you go 7 3-star Senna. Once you 3-star, you play 6 mech, you have 7 mech. And they also buff 7 mech. That's pretty cool. Starry Night, Rel only. Rel gains 6 health and 10 AP for every 1 cost unit you field. 3-star units counts double. Oh, so maybe like Syndra Rel reroll with this. I mean, that's exciting, but it's like a... Man, the whole... Dude, we're like getting a new TFT set every patch. Okay, power up balances. Adaptive skin buff, good. All out buff, good. AD, attack expert buff. Bestest boy buff. Blade of NATO buff. Bludgeoner buff. Desperado buff. Fairy Tail buff. Final boss damage buff. Final ascent buff. Honestly, if you go down this list and you don't really know what the power up does, it's probably getting a buff. And if you know what it does, it's getting a nerf. Yes. Final ascent buff. I don't have to read it. Finalist buff. Gathered force buff. Hungry hero buff. Hyperactive buff. Icebender nerf. Keen eye buff. Living wall buff. Magic damage. Wait. Magic damage reduction. Oh, mage damage. Oh, mage damage reduction. Yeah, that's also a buff, right? Magic expert buff. Max Arcana remainder kills between rounds instead of resetting. Wait, tracks remainder kills between rounds instead of resetting to 0. Wait, what? Max Arcana tracks remainder kills between rounds. Wait, that's kind of a nerf, right? Max Arcana 2 AP nerf. It's a bug fix. I thought this is this not visual only? Wait, this means that if you every time you took Max Arcana, you were stuck at 20 AP? Oh wait, what? Oh, it reset to 0. So like you have to kill 4 to get 2 stacks, right? You have to kill 6 exactly to get 3 stacks. Otherwise, it like 1 doesn't carry over basically. Oh wow, I did not know that. What? Mech Pilot getting a nerf. It's fine. Ordinary attack speed buff. Over 9,000 buff. Pack Tactics buff. Series Slam. Bonus damage can no longer critically strike or apply damage amp. Will now deal damage based on the owner's basic AD rather than being affected by attack overrides like Vladimir Slam. Okay, so this is takeable on other units. Socialite nerf. Singularity can no longer critically strike or apply damage amp. Wait, what? Was Singularity busted? Soul Chipper buff. Strong Spark buff. This patch is actually really big. I feel like you're gonna have to play the game and figure out what power-ups are good like this now. Hopefully it's balanced. All right, so here is the bug fix for the shop odds, basically. So here, Pandora's Bench and Recombobulator effects, Pocket Recombobulator and Recombobulator augments no longer remove units from the pool under specific circumstances. We've been following the PhD thesis, literature reviews, and IRB submissions on Wave Theory and Laurel Gate, and after a deep investigation, we've corrected 2 bugs impacting the number of champions in pools and thus their appearance rate in shops that should leave shops feeling better. With these bugs found, we'll continue to investigate other systems in case they are impacting champion pools too. So I think this is one of them. Fix a bug that caused power up removers to not properly work. That's really huge. Icebender now properly chills for 20% instead of 30%. So this was bugged. Wait, so what are the 2 bugs? Is it just, oh, when they say 2 bugs, are they talking about just Pandora's Bench and Recombobulator? Are these the 2 bugs? Anyways, I tweeted something about the wave theory being real. Obviously, it's an over-exaggeration. But they're probably just talking about Pandora's Bench and Recombobulator bugs, which we kind of knew was already in the game. I didn't know Recombobulator was in the game, but I knew Pandora's Bench. Sometimes you just like never see the unit or some shit. Like, and I don't know if it affects you or everyone else. So if it affected everyone else, then it actually then the shops were bugged, right? If Recombobulator and Pocket Recombobulator affected everyone else's shops, then it actually is a bug. But for now, we don't know. And that's it for the changes.